Namaskaram. I am Dr. Neeta Joseph, and today I wanted to share an experience and what I learned from that experience. Once me, my husband and our kids, we went to the beach, and there was another family besides us that was there on the beach. It was a very lonely beach, and this family had a child who was differently abled, and the child, at one glance you could understand that the child was differently abled. Generally, I just smiled at the parents, and my kids also smiled at the child. Immediately, the parents just took the child, placed the child in the wheelchair, and took the child to the car, and they drove away. I felt very bad. In fact, I don't know what to think of that situation. I started thinking, did I do something bad? Did my kids do something bad? What was it that they just fled from the situation? I understood that later on, when I spoke to parents who had differently abled children, I was able to understand that these parents had to face different kinds of odd questions, insulting comments from parents or from other people, from the society generally. And the parents wanted to avoid situations like that where they had to interact with the society. And as a result, either the society isolates them or they isolate themselves from the society. So I understood, yes. So this is the reason why that family just drove away, just went away from this situation, because they didn't want to have another strange or awkward situation with us. So now in this video, I wanted to explain about what are the questions or comments that you should be avoiding. Now you must be asking these questions or answering those or giving those comments thinking that it would be helpful, or maybe due to your ignorance, or maybe because you're curious. So there could be various reasons, but it's very sad for the parents, let me tell you that. So what are the questions that you should be avoiding? So before that, if you like psychology related videos, please do like my FB page or subscribe to my YouTube channel. So what is the first question that you should be avoiding? Now mostly because we are so helpful, we will be asking them, why don't you try this, why don't you try praying at this place, or why don't you try doing this puja, or why don't you try doing this new therapy that is available. Believe me, parents have all been through that. They have been asking people for answers, they have been looking out for questions, they have been doing their own research. So if you want to ask them or you want to tell them something, wait till they ask you. If you are not asked, please avoid these kind of questions or comments or advices. Now secondly, another question that is asked is, does it run in your family or his family? This is also another question on which parents have done their research completely. Which genes are at fault and what is wrong with his family or her family, and all these things they have done their own research as soon as the child was born. So they have done their own work. So these questions must have been sources of fights or family disputes and all kinds of things. So don't add on to their pain by asking these questions. What must have gone wrong with or during your pregnancy? Did you do this, or did you eat this, or did you go to this place, or did you do something like this? So avoid these kind of questions. Another thing is to avoid a comment like, oh, don't worry, it will go away. When the child grows, it will go away, and as your child grows, as your child enters teenage, it will go away. Until and unless you're sure about something, and if they have asked you about this, please don't answer these questions, or please don't give your answers as such comments. And another advice that people give is, why don't you have another child? Another child will solve all your problems, and that child wouldn't be a differently abled child. That child would be a non-disabled child, and everything will be fine. Again, each and every person has his or her freedom to decide whether they want another child or not. Please don't interfere in these personal issues, and this is applicable to all kinds of people, not only the people who have differently abled children. And asking them questions like anxiety arousing questions like, who will look after you when you are old? Disabled parents have all kinds of concerns. Don't add on to them. I needn't explain more about this. Now, okay, and these are the things that you should be avoiding. Then what should I be talking to them? What should I ask them? Ask them questions like, what does your child enjoy doing? Okay, my child enjoys playing with water, or loves swimming, or likes to draw or scribble, whatever. Those are questions that would uh, encourage the parents to give a few answers. What are the skills that your child knows? Oh, she loves listening to music, or she loves singing. And as soon as you know, oh, does she love singing? Okay, fine, please sing a song for us. No, ask the child, will you sing a song for us? No, okay, fine, no problem. It's okay. Maybe another time. Don't push the child. Don't push the child for a song. And you could also ask them, have people acted weird around you? Have they asked questions that hurt you? Have they asked questions that make you feel awkward? Yes, these are questions that you could ask, and if parents are not happy answering them, let them, give them their space. I hope this video has put some light into what can we do while interacting with people who are associated with people who are differently abled. Thank you for watching and hope it helps.